Adam22 is going broke again, guys. Man, he decided to make a bag off of getting his wife clapped by a corn star. So now I don't know what he's up to. I haven't really paid attention to him that much, but I used to respect Adam22, especially back in the XXXTentacion days, back in the underground rap days, where he was actually the platform where you can get as much information, interviews about these underground artists. But now he's just like a shell of his old self, chasing virality, chasing just being a complete degenerate person. And today we're gonna find out why he's getting broke and how bad his broke situation is.
When we caught up with Adam22, he was on the verge of losing everything regarding his No Jumper brand, coming forward publicly to announce that he had been burning through money like crazy and was no longer turning a profit from this venture.
So there's something that I've been hiding from you guys. No Jumper is going broke.
Basically, Adam says here that no one cares about the brand anymore, and it became increasingly difficult to monetize No Jumper in general. He also cites a lawsuit from a former employee, as well as a very high commercial loan bill from this multi-million-dollar office that he had purchased back when the money was flowing in nicely a couple of years ago.
It was a big decision to share this stuff with you guys, but at a certain point I realized that I've been honest with the world about just about everything in my life over the years.
Yeah,
and it felt wrong to keep all
You've been very honest, Adam. Adam, you had your wife. Like, that situation is never gonna let you go, bro. You've been very, 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 very much honest with the world, bro. Yeah. Like, sometimes I wonder if this guy has real friends. You know what I mean? Like, my friends would stop me from doing something like bringing my wife onto another nigga. So,
all this stuff that we've been dealing with in secret. So I know you're thinking, what can you do to help?
So his plan was for his supporters to buy a subscription to his YouTube channel, and one of these tiers was actually $100 a month, where Adam claims you would be getting a producer credit at the end of each video for signing up, which I guess no one did because 2 months later, not one video I've seen lists a single person in the credits.
You hit the link down in the description and sign up. Appreciate y'all.
Nobody's gonna support Adam because Adam's brand is based on other things. Because Adam's brand is based on other things happening to other people. He needs celebrities to come on his podcast. He needs to host his wife getting on a corn video for people to watch his content. It's not his personality. Nobody's watching Adam22 because of Adam22, and that's the problem. That is the main problem with Adam22. That's why no one is gonna register to his membership, because he doesn't really have supporters. He has people watching his videos because of drama and stuff. And yeah. You know I'm laughing is because I kind of do the same thing. But like, y'all fuck with me, right? Okay, y'all better fuck with me, bro.
And now it seems like things have only gotten worse for Adam. And you know what they say, desperate times call for desperate measures. The guy had already shilled himself out to a crypto shitcoin that he dubbed the cuck coin.
They're not going to Adam22 for their financial advice?
They know about lean.
This guy's so lame.
They know about yerkies. They know about probably gooning out, beating their meat for hours at a time.
Whoa.
I don't think that they are crypto specters.
And now he's going back into his old...
He's talking about himself. That was just straight up projection. This guy is a horny boy because that's what he likes to do. He doesn't know anything about crypto. He's the guy who goons for hours on day. Okay, I'm telling y'all that.
Old bag of tricks, and is once again going to be selling off his wife to keep his finances afloat. Obviously, before we had the situation with Jason Love 2 years ago.
Do you think that you her better than Adam did?
Well, obviously, yes.
And then last year we had the reality show that Adam spent all this money to produce, where he handpicked the man to go deep with his girl.
After everything that we've seen today,
this guy is the lowest form of human ever, bro. If this guy, you can count the amount of, like, if sin was actually detectable, like these are like 0 to 100, he would have 100 on every sin that he has committed. Because who does that? He's the only person I've ever seen who lets his wife get fucked, but he lets the whole world know about it, and he's proud of it. That would be so embarrassing. Like, if my girl cheated on me, if my girl cheated on me, I wouldn't want anybody to know, but he doesn't mind. That's
We
crazy.
finally come to a decision, and the person who's gonna f my wife is Lil D.
Nigga, stop playing with me!
And when shock value is all you have left, and you run the same play over and over again, eventually do people really care? Is this really going to break the internet like it did before? I already predicted years ago that these decisions would ruin Adam's reputation online. It was like no matter what he does, he will always be the guy who got cucked for cash. The guy who gave his wife away. You know, in business, there is
Damn,
something
bro.
called the law of diminishing returns. And I think that Adam is about to take yet another crash course in economics. And so this tweet is actually where I found out about this entire fiasco. I thought I was having a bit of deja vu because this account tweets out, Jason Love piping out Adam22's wife on a yacht. They put a nice little visual image up there, which I will not be showing you guys today. But Adam replies to that and says, so proud of my baby going out and paying the bills while I get my finances together. So it's
Adam is just a lost cause, man. How old is this guy, bro? Adam, 22, age. $41 old. Not even a 15-year-old moves like the way Adam moves, man. Pray for this man, y'all.
It's beyond clear that the No Jumper brand is still down bad. I guess no one's been out here signing up for that weak-ass subscription. Either way, his girl replies, oh hey, it's me. To which Adam says, hi boo, how you feeling? After taking that 10-incher. And then the funniest part is that this was all really just for promo. The video obviously wasn't going viral, no one really gave a shit about the situation.
We don't care about
and so
y'all
Adam
niggas.
pretty much had to pull out the cuck act so they could try and sell this tape. And she doesn't even reply to this, to which someone says, no reply, she's sucking Jason's balls. And then that is just a current view of Adam22 at this moment. Possibly once again playing poker while his wife...
Do y'all think his wife actually respects him? Because I do not think so. She might be doing all this stuff for money for sure, but she definitely has zero respect for him.
Is getting piped out. This account also tweeted about the situation, to which Adam replied, we gotta think about the family business, and sometimes the family business requires a large man blowing a load in her mouth. Which is obviously a fucking disgusting way to talk about the mother of your children. Like,
Bro.
I get if you guys don't have respect for yourselves or have respect for each other, but as you
have
guys know,
respect
they
for
had
your
brought a kid
kids,
into the
bro.
world, and that's
Oh
always
my
been my main
days.
discrepancy with this, because there's a ton of guys out there who like to see their wife get down with other men. Personally, I think that type of thing is disgusting, but to each their own. I think people should have free will in their relationships, but when you bring a child into the picture and you're posting her on Instagram and all these different
my
things,
God, that kid
something
is
about it just
cooked.
becomes deeply immoral to me. But hey, I guess what can I expect? I'm pretty
Adam
sure
says he will set up the plate if his wife Lena is pregnant with Jason Love. I'm going to love him or her and raise it like my own. What is wrong with this dude, man? This dude is... I'm just so flabbergasted, bro. And I've never used that word in my life because... Oh my God, this guy needs Jesus so bad, bro.
they were still shooting content while this woman was pregnant.
Hey, and I'm gonna tell you one last thing before I get off this, is that if my next child comes out African American, I'm gonna love him or her and raise them like my own, because that's how woke I am, brother.
It do hit different when your child finna come out black.
Hey, it's a roll of the dice. We don't know how it's gonna go.
Okay.
SMS
Oh,
is a
damn.
fantastic way to get short and important messages across to lots of people in one.
And this
So Adam thinks he's woke because his kid turned out black.
type of thing is exactly why I'm saying it's so messed up. You know, his wife shares a little picture here on the Snapchat story, okay? We all know what this is alluding to. And then on the very next slide, it looks like they're spending some family time at Disneyland. Like, yes, I suppose I applaud
Oh
them
my
for
days,
doing the
this
bare
kid's
minimum
life
at
is
this
gonna be
point and
so
at least blocking out
horrible.
the kid's face. Because in the past, this was something I had a serious problem with, because you'd go on Adam's Instagram story, and it would be like a picture of him holding his wife and another P-star on the other arm, and then the very next slide would be him playing with his kid. Like, it was just some weird shit to do. And obviously other people have pointed this out to Adam, In the reply to this tweet, this guy says, "Your daughter is going to need therapy when she gets older. Everything you guys do is on the internet. You think she won't find out? All because your love for money is stronger than your love for her." And I guess that one hit
a lot of therapy, bro. A lot of therapy. Like, my guy, she's not gonna be like that's the lady you're learning your values from. That's that lady's the one who's teaching you how to be a woman, and for her, she's teaching you that selling your ass and disrespecting your family and disrespecting yourself is the way to make money in this world. Man, this situation just makes me feel
hit Adam a little bit too close to home because he would end up blocking this guy. But obviously him and his wife do not care. She says, "I needed the round 2. And here's another marketing tactic that these OF dots love to do, is basically to go in the comments of already viral tweets and say something like this: "What about me and Jason Love? Our video is out now."
No one
it's
is
actually
gonna watch
my
our
opinion
videos,
that they
man.
pay these type of accounts to post these tweets that they know are gonna go somewhat viral, like this one got 1 million views. And then I think they throw these accounts like $20 to make these type of comments, so these various degenerates on Twitter will pour in and purchase their content. I
Crazy
saw her
enough, these
doing this
people
over
who
and
do
over
that.
again, and the tweet can be completely non-sexual, like this one: "Every Maker's Mark bottle is dipped into melted red wax by a distillery employee." And she replies, "Jason Love dipped something else into me for our new video." GTA 6 didn't fail to let us down with this. "My new video with Jason Love won't let you down." And she's been doing this marketing tactic for weeks on end. Okay, it's obvious the video is likely not selling like they thought it would.
Yep.
I mean, honestly, guys, if you're out there paying for corn, something that is readily available for free all over the internet, I honestly
free.
just think you're kind of a fucking idiot. Like, you're a little bit too lost in the sauce. But either way, she just continues with post.
The thing is, I feel like men who actually go out and spend money on these OF girls are just niggas who have like the trick mindset. Like they just want to spend money on a woman. And I mean, if that's how you want to roll, bro, that's okay, bro, but not for me, bro.
After post after post. They even attempted to remake the viral meme.
Guess who I'm shooting with today, guys? I guess it's not finally happening, but it's happening again.
Nah, man, Captain Love out here driving the girl on the private yacht, shooting this type of scene from day to night, is just diabolical levels of being down bad. And you might be wondering, well, Jamari, how do you know they were filming for hours on end? I mean, just watch this, the proof is in the pudding.
This is me before Jason Love. And after. Good scene.
I mean, I'm just gonna take a shot in the dark here and estimate that Adam has never put a smile on her face like this. I mean, she's out here smiling ear to ear. She was out here waiting for this moment for the last 2 years, okay? Adam was on the phone like, "Yo, I thought the scene was done 2 hours ago." I mean, honestly, when your girl comes home from getting piped out like this, like, how do you look her in the eyes and say, "Oh, did you have a good day at work today?" I mean, I think we got the answer. It's written all over her face. And then just once again, Adam leaning into the embarrassment arc. Announcement: I'm the latest brand ambassador for iconic Swedish furniture designer Cuck Chairs. I couldn't be more excited about this partnership for something I'm so deeply passionate about.
I have partnered up with iconic Swedish chair designer QUQ.
I mean, you can legit see the pain in this guy's eyes, man. You could see there's no soul in there. Oh, his soul has been drained out so much, bro. Damn.
The most ergonomically beautiful and supportive chairs for the bedroom.
Like, honestly, how does this type of partnership even come about? Like, does this company think that this guy's fellow cucks are gonna think, "Oh, that's the chair that Adam loves to sit in, it's good enough for him? Well, I'm gonna be ordering that shit."
These chairs are built with purpose from the ground up. As a spectator, you have the perfect view at all times.
Nah, calling yourself a spectator like you're watching a baseball, a football, a basketball game, while you're watching your girl get laid out, okay, she's spread eagle, is some nasty work. What's next? Is he gonna have some popcorn with him? Is he gonna have some sody pop?
And through thoughtful and meticulous design, the chair allows the perfect amount of freedom for your wrists and hands, providing an extreme level of comfort
This
that has
guy's
not been
talking
achieved
about.
before.
Whole time, this 50-year-old man looks like he's reading a book report in front of the class.
Our chairs are crafted from authentic Hawaiian koa wood, harmoniously paired with an ultra soft and sensual mohair upholstery that will leave you ready for an encore.
Oh, we know your girl got the encore, man. She was waiting 2 years for that shit.
Some of my personal favorites include the perched owl position, as well as the thinker.
And it's amazing to me that Adam still makes jokes like this, like he really thinks that there is still some people out there, like, laughing with him. When really, in reality, everyone is just pointing at him, laughing at the show.
That's what inspired me to follow through, and I couldn't be more excited to be a part of something I am deeply passionate about.
I wasn't made to sit in a class for 8 hours and listen to someone which I felt wasn't teaching.
Adam 22 is just the type of guy. Adam 22 is just the type of guy who is always the butt of the joke. Like in every group, organization, or group of people, there's always that nigga that just gets made fun of. Is always the butt of the joke. No one respects. He's just that guy on the internet. No one is gonna ever respect him after this. He had respect. He was once respected, very respected, but now and I feel like it stems from inside. He lost respect for himself, and now everybody's losing respect for him. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, man.
Chairs are limited and made to order.
And honestly, I almost thought that this was like some sort of late April Fool's joke, but apparently it's not. These things are actually for sale. As you guys can see, the one that Adam was sitting in right there is going to run you $350 Canadian money. I mean, honestly, that shit looks like something you could get from IKEA for 10 bucks. I mean, guys, having the beverage and the tissues and the moisturizing lotion with you while you watch this close to the bed, where you're kind of like in the splash zone,
Who's the
it's
target
just fucking
audience,
insane.
man?
And I already can see some people down in the comments saying, oh, you're indirectly promoting this, you're trying to help out Adam. Like, guys, you have free will. If you want to go and spend your hard-earned 869 Canadian dollars on this bullshit, you guys can be my guest to do so. I'm just gonna say it right now. I think you might be lacking some
chair though, but I'm not paying $800 to like, what is the target market? Like, cucks? Is the cuck target market so broad and so invested that they're willing to spend $800 on a chair? Oh my god, man, this world is going to shit, man.
Brain cells. It's either that or watching too much corn has totally corrupted your mind. But either way, I want to know what you guys think about this entire situation. You know, I know Adam tries to make this entire thing seem...
Alright, man, that's the whole video, guys. Make sure you guys click that subscribe button, and I hope the audio is better in this video compared to my last videos. But I'll see you guys in the next vid. Peace.